We're talking about money today, so come on, get your checkbooks out. Right guys, you're back to the bit of truth for a Thursday. Yes, I've got the date right today. It's been a long week being away on work. Speaking of work, and speaking of getting paid, UK wages have grown at a record rate. What? Regular pay grew by 7.8% between April and June. Where was this? Definitely not in the UK. Oh, I see now. You're factoring in all the wage increases given to the demanding strikers. Or maybe you're adding in the millions and millions and millions that were given out to top CEOs and bosses with their bonuses. Am I right? For the average Joe, Jane and John, we've actually forgotten that companies do annual pay increases. You know, in order to keep up with inflation. That's a thing of the past.
It seems like so long ago.
And then we've got Rishi. He insists that Brits will soon see their bank accounts grow. Here we go, Rishi, fresh off his holiday. It seems like the sun has gone to his head as he's back to talking out of his rear. He says that there's light at the end of the tunnel, which translated into common day English means move along, nothing to see here. Oh, inflation dropped from 8.7 to 7.9%. Well, Rishi, that is fantastic. Wasn't it just a few days ago I reported that the economy grew by 0.2%? Aren't interest rates still going through the roof? Light at the end of the tunnel. Go on, keep talking. That's all I seem to hear. It means nothing for the everyday person of this country. Here's my tip, Mr. Rish. Why don't you focus on the extortionate increases in the prices of food, energy, rent, mortgages, just to name a few, and also bring down the ridiculous amount of money that is being wasted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of articles today just to support this. I know it's very hard, you being a billionaire, but listen up, Rishi Washi. Food prices soar by 130%. You see, Rish, even if our wages have gone up, apparently, not sure where they're getting paid because it's definitely not my account. Anyway, it seems to be getting swallowed up by things like this. People work very hard for the good things in life, you know, like the ability to eat. And if you want something really special, like a cake, those have gone up 89.7%. Yogurt, a hike of 80%. Cheese, up 76%. And this is just a few. You don't think it's much being a pound here or a pound there, but that's because you have billions. People of low incomes who are trying to feed just 2 or 3 kids are actually having to go without eating themselves just to feed their kids.
This is bullshit!
And again, those actually fortunate enough to afford to be able to go out, even to a cheap and crappy place like Wetherspoons for a bite to eat, they've hiked the food prices up by 13%. That's right, chicken wings, cheese paninis and chicken bites have all gone up 13%. It's no wonder why independent pubs are closing faster than they're opening. Not only the food prices are going up, but so are the business rates, the energy, staffing costs, and everything else that goes into running a business. This money is then passed on to the customer, who then can't afford it, and then the businesses close because no one goes in. Oh, sorry, my mistake. We can afford it. Our wages went up, apparently.
Yeah, right.
And then don't forget the greedy council stealing more and more and more of our money. You know, to waste on solar farm projects, shopping malls where no one seems to know who the owner is, or binmen that are slacking off early and still getting paid a full day's work. Anyway, council tax hits household budgets by up to 10% on top of the rate of income tax. There we go, up our wages, again, apparently, but we just keep taxing you more. So this now means that families in the UK are paying effectively 10p in the pound on top of the 20p in the pound for basic income tax.
Take my money.
Where is this money going to? Oh, let's have a look. The NHS has handed another £250 million to tackle the waiting times. Yes, fresh funding has been labelled a sticking plaster after 900 new emergency beds will be put in ahead of winter. Yet, even the Royal College of Nursing is questioning who is going to service these, being over 40,000 nursing vacancies.
Clap if you care.
Let's move on to the council. Locals fury as council spends £1.25 million on a town regeneration project by replacing cobbles with more cobbles. Yes, well done to the local council in Sandwich, Kent, who replaced the cobbles with the exact same thing for £1.25 million. Another shed load of money straight down the drain.
Who cares?
They're not the only council though. Drivers are furious after only 3 cars used the new £1 million car park in the first week. Well done to Fendham Council for wasting another £1 million. For a village which has a population of just 2,500 people, and most of them working from home, the council really felt the need to put in a huge car park, again costing £1 million. Anyone friends of the council here who managed to get the contract for that? Not that I'm accusing anyone.
Am I missing something here?
Banks are also wasting your money. Nat West has had to apologise for painting a Marcus Rashford mural on somebody's house without asking. Well done, Nat West. I wonder how much this cost.
More than you can afford, pal.
And a final slap in the wallet today. A legal expert has warned why you shouldn't pick money up off the floor without trying to find the owner. You can do one. I don't care if it's a penny, a pound, or a suitcase filled with £1 million. I am keeping that. Find the penny, pick it up, and all day long you'll have the police and SWAT team after you. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
I'll take that.
Right, so what have we learnt today? Your wages have gone up, apparently. Everything else has gone up. Money is still being wasted. And if you see money on the floor, leave it or you end up in jail. Signing out.